I'm going to say this as passionately as I can say it. I mean this as passionately as anything I've ever said on this radio show, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I mean this, okay? From the bottom of my heart, I mean this. We go to these other cities, Cleveland, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, Nashville, Indianapolis, and they all have vibrant entertainment districts next to their stadium. All of them have that vibrant entertainment districts next to their stadium. It makes it attractive for the people that go. It makes it attractive for the people that go to concerts. It makes it attractive for the people that care about this stuff. It is a big, big deal to a lot of people. We don't have that. I am convinced that somewhere along the line, that somebody gave a developer a good deal. Maybe a deal that some of the councilmen in that area didn't want. But you know what? If not, I don't know if the developer would have done it. That's the whole point. Why would the developer do it if it wasn't a great deal? But because of that, and I don't know that this is too friendly of a deal for Shad. I just know that's the complaint of some others. What I do know is Shad's willing to do his part. The city does its part. Shad does his part. And we have this magnificent development next to the stadium, which will secure for the long haul that the team is here, which will secure for in addition to a stadium renovation, and will secure for the long haul. We have a chance, as you heard Greg McGarity say today on Primetime, a better chance to get playoffs. We have a better chance for companies to move into town. People say the landing was a bad idea, that you wanted to blow up just like the landing did. Well, you know what? The landing, when it came about in the 80s, was pretty good. How many times did you see a Monday Night Football game or whatever, or a Gator Bowl game, you see shots of the landing? I think it helped put our city on the map. I'm sorry it went belly up at the end, but I think that wasn't that the signature shot of Jacksonville for many, many years? I think it was. So this could be that. Someone needs to explain to me, those that vote against this, why do all these other cities have this right next to their stadium and ours doesn't have it? Because we haven't had the right developer, we haven't had the right billionaire to try and help the cause. We haven't had the right people in place to push for this. We now have it. We have a bunch of city leaders who want it. We all want it in there together. We've all agreed on this together. Well, if we've agreed on this together, we finally can catch up. Do you want to forever be the city that doesn't have it when all the other cities have it? You want to be a big league city. Well, we are if we have an NFL team. Well, how are we a big league city and an NFL city if we don't have it and everybody else does? Why does Indianapolis, Nashville, and Charlotte, cities that aren't that much bigger than ours, why do they get to have this and we don't? Why don't we have it? Why don't we have it? For the Times Union people that don't want it, for the councilmen that don't want it, someone explain to me why, if we now can have what the rest of them have, and you know it's going to lead to jobs, and you know it's going to be an entertainment center. The Patriots didn't have it either because they were up in Foxborough, so they built it, and they have Patriot Place. They built it because they didn't have it. All the other teams that I go to have it downtown next to their stadium. I don't understand why anybody could say we shouldn't have it if every other city has it. Well, the deal's too good. Well, you know what? I'd like to compare this deal to the deals in Nashville and Indianapolis and Charlotte and all these other deals. I'll bet you'll see there were some pretty good deals for the developer, because if not, why would the developer have done it? We have a chance to have what all the other cities have. All we have to do is get 13 votes out of the 19, and it is done. And our city will never look the same again. And all the beauty shots and company, well, what does it mean financially? Well, I'm not the mathematician here, okay? What I do know is common sense tells me the more vibrant it looks, the more events will come here. The more events and the more vibrant and the more events we get, the more companies that'll move here, the more people that'll move here. Our city grows up. Right now, we have a chance to step up and be as forward-thinking as the other ones were before us. How can we mess that up?